Learn to treat fatty liver starting with breakfast. Fatty liver is the most common liver disease among our population. If you suffer from it, or a member of your close family does, you know without a doubt that, from now on, it is vital to improve your daily habits and above all, your diet. With some effort and some appropriate nutritional supplements, you can alleviate this inflammation and diminish the index of fat in the liver. The effort is well worth it, as you will gain better health and quality of life, and one way to treat fatty liver is by starting with breakfast, knowing the best options. Why treat fatty liver starting with breakfast? How can an appropriate breakfast helps us to treat fatty liver? Well, to begin with, we must keep in mind that the fatty liver hepatic steatosis is a disease in which the fatty acids and triglycerides have accumulated in our liver, altering the function of its cells and causing inflammation. In spite of being a benign pathology, if you do not adequately treat fatty liver, in order to reverse this process, it can lead to more serious illnesses. Treatment does not only consist of improving our diet, but also of making ourselves aware, and changing our way of life and starting to improve our breakfast, since this is what will help us the most. We will explain why below. A good breakfast fulfills 3 functions. Purify. Our first duty is to detox and purify the liver from all those toxins which have saturated it, from the lipids and fatty acids that alter its basic function and cause inflammation. Strengthen. One of the most marvelous properties of our liver is that it has the ability to regenerate itself. It is capable of creating new, healthy and strong cells and tissue, whenever we help it to do so. Do you know how we can help our liver? By providing it with antioxidants, appropriate proteins and minerals that will allow it to synthesize enzymes with which it will regenerate itself. Protect. The liver is one of the more important organs in our body and, at the same time, one of the most fragile and sensitive to a poor diet or to unhealthy life habits. The fats and toxins present in some foods, in some medicines, in tobacco or alcohol, end up making the liver sick. However, with an appropriate diet and supplements, we can protect the liver in order to help reverse hepatic steatosis. Purifying infusions for your breakfast. If you or a family member has been diagnosed with this disease, you should not be alarmed nor lose your cool. Just as we have indicated before, fatty liver is a disease that can be treated, whenever you employ the appropriate measures. Except that the diet you have been following until now is incorrect and damaging, and that, therefore, if you want to eat better and feel better, you must make some drastic changes. In order to achieve this, it is necessary to begin your breakfast with infusions, since they are great for purifying, strengthening and protecting your liver. You should always drink them on an empty stomach, right after getting up. We will give you 3 options, so that each day you can prepare the one that you like best. Take note. 1. Purifying and protective infusion made from artichoke. Ingredients: 2 artichokes, 1 liter, 32 ounces, of water. The juice from 1 lemon. Preparation. The first thing to do is heat the water, and then add the 2 artichokes. You should cook them until they are soft, and then afterward you will save the water, which is incredibly good for treating fatty liver. Put the water in a glass bottle and add the juice from 1 lemon. Drink this water made from artichokes throughout the day. The first glass you should drink on an empty stomach, right after getting up. It's very easy. 2. Purifying and protective infusion made from dandelion. Ingredients. (20 grams, 0.7 ounces, of dried dandelion. 1 glass of water, 200 milliliters or 6.75 ounces. 20 grams, 0.7 ounces, of sliced lemon. Preparation. Begin by heating the water. Once it begins to boil, add the dried dandelion and the 20 grams, 0.7 ounces, of sliced lemon. Let it cook for at least 15 minutes, and then afterward let it sit for another 10 minutes. Strain the entire contents and drink it hot and little by little. Purifying and protective infusion made from milk thistle. Ingredients. 20 grams, 0.7 ounces, of milk thistle ready for infusion, you can find it at herbal stores and pharmacies. 1 glass of water, 200 milliliters or 6.75 ounces. Preparation. It is as simple as it is quick. You only have to heat the water and, once it starts to boil, add the milk thistle tea bag, which is usually sold at health food stores. Let it sit, then strain it and drink it on an empty stomach. The best food options for your breakfast. 1. Fiber, basic in your everyday life. 1 bowl of oatmeal. A slice of rye bread smeared with olive oil. Cereals from natural corn, without sugar. 2. Omega-3 fatty acids, protection for the liver. 1 egg yolk. Flaxseed oil. Flax seeds. Chia seeds. Sage seeds. Walnuts and hazelnuts. 3. Fruits that will help to cleanse and strengthen the liver. Oranges. Lemons. Pears. Kiwis. Pineapple. In conclusion, remember that you can always include a cup of coffee with your breakfast, since, as you know, it provides excellent protection for our liver.